Hello, my name is Sean Glass. I moved to New Hampshire from Hawaii. I'm 23 years old and I've served in the Army for 6 years now. I've traveled around the world from places like Afghanistan, Ireland, and Kyrgyzstan, and a few places closer to home like Pennsylvania and California. I'm currently a business administration major, and right now I fully intend to do a study abroad semester to make my resume look better, as well as learn the ins and outs and business techniques and practices from other countries. My company of choice as my favorite is GE, also known as General Electric. Right now, they're one of the most innovative companies in the world, creating new technologies in aviation, healthcare, power, and in eco-friendly solutions. Right now, General Electric is playing with a new idea of using ceramic matrix composites in the hot sections of the jet turbine engines. This material has two winning attributes for aviation. It's 1/3 the weight of metal. It's also heat resistant, doesn't need to be air cooled. More heat means more cooling air, which lowers overall efficiency. If you drop the need for cooling components, your engine becomes aerodynamically more efficient and more fuel efficient. As of right now, GE has spent $1 billion over the last 2 decades to develop this new material. Right now, in Britain, GE is trying to create the world's first new power generating tidal lagoon. The lagoon will cover over 4.2 square miles, which is around 3 times the size of New York Central Park. It'll power giant underwater turbines, generating enough power for the whole city, about 155,000 homes, which is equivalent to 90% of the area's annual domestic electricity use in just one power station. The lagoon will only be using 16 high-tech turbine engines to produce 320 megawatts of electricity. The plant's life is expecting to last for 120 years. GE currently has a Healthy Imagination project. Right now, what they're doing with that is they're helping out in Africa. Because right now, at least 40% of hospital equipment in Africa is out of service because of lack of spare parts and training for healthcare professionals, comparing to only just 1% of equipment failure in high-income countries. The GE Foundation, along with partners including Engineering World Health and Duke University's developing World Healthcare Technology Laboratory, is investing $1.5 million in a biomedical equipment technician training program in Nigeria to help fix broken machines in hospitals. Right now, GE's Eco-Imagination project is focused on improving economy-friendly ways to help the environment. Currently, they are experimenting with a new virtual wind farm idea. Every wind farm will have a unique profile like a DNA or a fingerprint. If they could capture the data from all their machines about how they interact with the landscape and the wind, they will be building digital twins to design the most efficient turbine for each farm. GE says the technology could boost the wind farm's energy production by as much as 20% and create $100 million in extra value over the lifetime of a 100-megawatt farm. My dream job would be working at GE Aviation. I really love to fly. Helicopters, planes, whatever, it doesn't really matter. Although I do like helicopters more. There's a GE Aviation facility here in Hooksett, New Hampshire, and I plan on doing my business internship there. Picking GE Aviation, my dream job, is not one I picked lightly. There's a whole lot of companies to choose from in this field, like BAE, Raytheon, Lockheed Martin, and Sikorsky. I really want to be a part of the GE Aviation team because that will be part of the future of aviation, travel, and energy. Turbine engines are now being tested in gasoline variants, powering manufacturing plants by replacing older engines and power grids by increasing efficiency and reducing environmental pollution. The GE plant in Hooksett is a manufacturing plant that also makes Black Hawk helicopter parts, which is one of the main helicopters for our armed forces today. This slide concludes my presentation. I thank you for taking the time to listen to and read my work. Any feedback and criticism is well appreciated on my performance. It will allow me to better my delivery of and streamline my presentations to allow better service to my audience and associates. Please contact me with any recommendations or questions you may have. Thank you.